Yeah, so this is what we talk about early versus late game. Remember, like early stages, we want to bounties are going to be a huge part or like big part of opponent's stack. And later on, like it's just going to be people are going to have stacks of like 300k, 400k, and they're going to have two starting bounties, so it's going to be 12k to 300k, not much, right? So, but early stage, it's going to be a big part of their stack, and this is what we want to know. And whenever the bounty is a big part of their stack, we want to gamble more. And yeah, build a stack for future bounty hunting, right? So like start playing a strategy that allows us to make a big stacks early is what we should aim for in bounties. And later, like, yeah, we should be careful about just numbers, just like how much in dollar is the bounty. We should more think about how much it worth in chips. And yeah, and this is where I see most mistakes. So later stages, bounties are a small percentage of opponent stacks, and as big stack late game, we can play close to chips, and as short and mixed stacks, still there is a very decent risk premium. But yeah, we can basically cut it in half. So you can cut in half from like a normal tournament. The risk premiums that we have there, we can as a rough estimate, we can just cut them in half. This is for most common mistakes that I see is that I already covered. So it's like mostly like playing too tight when covering it early stages and playing too loose covering late stages. And the third one is like not adjusting. You guys agree with me, so people don't really adjust when they have short stacks. So there is not much we can do. There is a lot of other stuff. So when we want to expand our ranges, we want to include limping strategy. So it's gonna allow us to get more bounties. So we're gonna talk about that in one of the next sessions. And this is a hand from a bounty tournament, and this is how I mark the hands. So basically, you screenshot hands. It's important to know, like, to have a screenshot of the lobby as well, so you can input bounties in HRC. And here we can see that guy goes all in. So can you guys tell me, like, how much? Well, so starting stack is 25k here. So what percentage? How we analyze this hand, right? So what percentage of his stack is his bounty? He has two starting bounties. Can someone tell me what percentage of his stack is his bounty? Come on, guys, let's see. 25k starting, right? And this is like, we need to be able to come up with this quickly in game. 15k. So we say, yeah, like we say that roughly, like, because this is I would say again like 25%. So this is one bounty times two. So it's this much is roughly how much is bounty worth, and 1250 divided by 1884, which is like 66% of his stack. So like, yeah, 65, what we have, like 75, close to 75, yeah, 2/3. Yeah, this is exactly like what we want, like 2/3 of his stack, 12k. So like when you see it, you just see, okay, so starting stack 25k, roughly like 2/3 of his stack. So how wide we gamble here? So what do you guys think about this hand? Do we call? What else we call? So let's say that we have, okay, let's say we have queen 6 off. Do we call that? What about 9-6 off? Yes. We're probably close to range. Pretty much everything. Yeah, we get to call pretty wide here. So what do you jam as a team? So I would ask you a few hands. Do you jam like 9-8 suited? Pretty wide, yeah. Like it is also like when you're short stack, like you need to kind of you need to gamble. I mean, yes, you should play tight, but like you still need to find a way to gamble, right? 9-8 suited, no. What about like king 7 off? Probably slightly more king X, yeah, exactly. So moving towards higher cards, yeah, high card equity, exactly. When we get called really wide, then we also get wider. Yes, exactly. Like we need higher cards. Nice. So this is his range, right? So it doesn't jam 9-8 suited, doesn't jam even Jack 8 suited is folding, which is like crazy with like what he has, like not even 10 big blinds. But he jams like stuff. King 7 off is the bottom, king 8 off, queen 9 off, all of suit aces. Deuces are actually like don't jam. So the reason is that big blind gets called like pretty much range, like as you guys correctly mentioned. So pretty wide gambling here in this situation. So what I want you guys to remember about this is always thinking about percentage of his stack, like how much his bounty worth, and have like quick adjustments in game based on that. Okay, like I just want to make a quick introduction into PKOs. We're gonna have way more sims moving forward, and there's gonna be a lot more talk about PKOs.